21. इसके बाद आएगा, वो भी आएगा.
Sir, thank you very much, sir. Sir, I rise to move for leave to introduce a bill further to amend the Insurance Act 1938, the Life Insurance Corporation Act 1956, and the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority Act 1999.
Shri NK Premchandran.
Sir, I rise to oppose the introduction of the bill, the Sabka Bima Sabki Raksha Amendment of Insurance Laws Bills 2025. The first objection is regarding the title of the bill. Sir, the Sabka Bima Sabki Raksha Amendment of Insurance Laws Bills 2025. Previously, so many amendments of the insurance laws have come to this house, and it is Insurance Laws Amendment Bill. So there is a specific provision in the legislative process. Colon sector is very specific that the title of the bill should convey the message regarding the intent and content of the bill has to be explicitly given to the public or given to the people at large, so that the title will be very care enough to be drafted. But it is quite unfortunate. I would like to quote Colon sector. Sir, page 587. Sir, I would like to quote, every bill has a title succinctly describing the nature of the proposed measure. Care is taken to see that the title is sufficiently wide to cover all the provisions of the bill and that it is not vague, for otherwise it may invite amendments outside the scope of the proposed measure, unquote. So this is very clear. But now coming to this insurance laws bill, sir, what is the relation of the insurance law with the Sabka Bima Sabka Raksha? So it has nothing to do, the title of the bill has nothing to do with the contents of the bill, number one. And now, sir, coming to the contents of the bill, is it helping the poor people and the marginalized section of the society? 100% of the FDI in the life insurance corporation as well as in any insurance sector. So 100% FDI in the insurance sector is adversely affecting the national interest of the country. And another provision, I have no time because its merits is not to be discussed. And another provision is regarding the commission of the life insurance corporation agents and other insurance agents that will be discussed, that will be determined by the Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India according to the new provision. In the original bill, it is to be decided by the Parliament and the rules and regulations made by the Parliament. But it is quite unfortunate to note that Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India is given the authority to describe and determine the commission of the LIC agents. Even now itself, it is very well known to all. Several times I have raised the issue of the LIC agents in the House because the commission has drastically reduced and thereby the number of LIC agents have come down like anything. Sir, the LIC agents are the backbone of the LIC industry, Life Insurance Corporation. But unfortunately, they have not been taken care of. In such a situation, the new bill is not for the insurance of the common people. It is not for the suraksha of the common people and the ordinary people. Therefore, I strongly object. And my another objection is also there. I would like to seek a ruling, sir. I would like to raise a point of order also in this regard. That the point of order is in respect of Article 348 of the Constitution of India. Sir, I would like to have a ruling on this. Honorable Speaker, sir, I raise a point of order. Under Article 348 of the Constitution of India and the relevant provisions of the Official Languages Act of 1963, and I seek your kind ruling on this important constitutional aspect relating to the language in which the bills are being drafted and introduced in Parliament. Sir, 1 second. I want a ruling. A specific ruling is required. I will. 1 second, sir. Sir, this point of order is not political in nature. Please. Sir, it goes to the constitutional validity, legislative discipline, and legal certainty of parliamentary legislation. Sir, Article 348 of the Constitution clearly provides that the authoritative text of the bill to be introduced in either house of the Parliament, and all of acts passed by the Parliament shall be in English language unless Parliament by law otherwise provides. This constitutional mandate remains unchanged and binding on this house. Sir, one more, sir. This position is further reinforced. This, sir, please, sir, this position is further reinforced by the Official Languages Act of 1963. Please, whatever the ruling given by the Honorable Speaker, we are ready to abide by it. But we would like to have a ruling on this. Sir, the position is further reinforced by the Official Languages Act of 1963, while the Act encourages the use of Hindi for official purposes of the Union. It expressly continues the use of English for parliamentary business, including bills and acts. Yes. The Act permits Hindi translations to be supplied to members of Parliament and to the public for convenience, but it does not authorize the mixing of languages or the insertion of Hindi words within the authoritative English text of the bill. This is the clear provision by Article 348 as well as the Official Languages Act of 1963. So in these circumstances, I strongly oppose the introduction of the bill, as well as I am seeking a ruling from the Honourable Speaker regarding this constitutional position. This is not the interpretation of the Constitution. It is a constitutional mandate to be obeyed by this House. So I want a specific ruling on this issue. Thank you very much, sir.
मैं इसका जवाब दे दूं 1 मिनट.
Thank you.
ओके, ऑनरेबल मेंबर, आपका भी इशू यही है. 348 ही इशू है आपका भी.
Different, two different, yes.
348 पे जवाब देते पहले. नोटिस आपका भी है. नोटिस आपका भी है. अब नियम 72 भी पढ़ लो सब. नियम 72 में अपनी बात संक्षिप्त में अपनी बात कह दें, और सबने पढ़ी रखा है रूल. टी सुमति.
Sir, I rise to object the bill on 3 grounds, sir, in pursuance of Rule 72. Amendment of Section 2C of the bill is to provide foreign insurance companies an ultimate say in insurance business in India, is against the sovereignty, unity and integrity of nation, and is a violation of constitutional provisions, sir. Amendment of Section 2C of the bill, the insertion of a class A and B are against the interest of national insurance companies as A, shall not apply to an insurer or insurance intermediary in any special economic zone, including international financial services centers set up under the provisions of the Special Economic Zones Act 2005, sir. B, shall apply to the insurer or insurance intermediary in any special economic zone, including international financial services centers set up under the provisions of the Special Economic Zones Act 2005, sir. With such exceptions, modifications and adaptations as may be specified in the notification facilitate 100% foreign players in the insurance sector, sir. That is my objection. This is untenable and unjustifiable as it is against the Indian insurance sector, sir. In the view of the above objections, I respectfully submit that the bill is liable to be rejected at the very threshold, being beyond the jurisdiction of Parliament and violative of the Constitution of India, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Professor Sogat Rai.
Sir, under Rule 72(1) of the Rules of Procedure, I oppose the introduction of the Sabka Bima Sabki Raksha Amendment of Insurance Laws Bill 2025. So this is another example of Hindiization of legislation in this country. You give the name of the bill in a way that Hindi is introduction, and then the government slogans are incorporated in the bill. ये जो सबकी बीमा सबकी सुरक्षा, ये सब गवर्नमेंट का स्लोगन है. कि बिल का लैंग्वेज नहीं होना चाहिए. Sir, lastly, I want to say that in the insurance sector we are working backwards. Jawaharlal Nehru nationalized the life insurance sector in 56. Indira Gandhi nationalized the general insurance sector in 1972. And now we are walking backwards. Slowly IRDA was set up in 1999 and now 100% FDI in insurance sector is being allowed. This is going to favor the corporates and not the common people, common insurance. Common insurance. The rural people are still outside the ambit of insurance. That's why, sir, I think this is a superfluous bill, the backward-looking bill, and that's why I oppose the introduction.
I associate.
Honorable Member TM Selvam Ganpati.
Sir, this is the problem, sir. This is exactly the core of the problem, where you name all your schemes and acts and statutory issues in Hindi. This would be the problem what the Honorable Speaker is facing now. Sir, we oppose the very name of the bill. Sir, this bill, the Sabka Bima Sabki Raksha Bill 25, it amends the Insurance Act, LIC Act, and IRDA Act. I don't want to repeat what our learned friend Premchand or Mrs. Smriti and Honorable Saukat Rai. Sir, basically ours is a welfare state, where our Constitution, through its directive principles, direct the state to provide social security and health care to its citizens. The state, Article 41 says, the state shall, within the limits of its economic capacity and development, make effective provision for securing the right to work, to education, and to public assistance in cases of unemployment, old age, sickness, and disablement. Sir, this particular bill completely dismantles this welfare aspect of the Constitution. Sir, you take Employees State Insurance Act 1948. This is a statutory welfare legislation that mandates the government to provide medical care to insured persons and their families, cash benefits during sickness, maternity and employment injury, funeral and dependent benefits. Sir, I would like to impress upon this government should start rolling out this type of bill, because the benefit to state backward-backed social security to workers such as accredited social health activists, Anganwadi, Mahatma Gandhi National Employment Guarantee, which is going to be in the name of Ram hereafter, auto rickshaw, taxi tailor, the underemployed, poor will be directly hit because of the 100% foreign investment. Therefore, we strongly object, sir. It should be withdrawn. Thank you, sir.
हाँ बोलिए बोलिए, अरे बोलो तो सही, माइक चालू हो जाएगा।
थैंक यू सर। माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, मैं नियम 72 के अंतर्गत इस विधेयक को प्रस्तुत करने की अनुमति दिए जाने के प्रस्ताव का विरोध करता हूं। यह विधेयक अपने प्रारूप एवं विषय वस्तु में संविधान की प्रावधान के प्रतिकूल है तथा प्रथम दृष्टया संवैधानिक रूप से दोषपूर्ण है, इसलिए मैं इसे प्रस्तुत करने की अनुमति नहीं दी जानी चाहिए। अध्यक्ष जी, विधेयक क्षमता का अभाव है। बीमा सामान्यतः यूनियन लिस्ट एंट्री 47 में है, लेकिन निम्न परिस्थितियों में विधायक क्षमता का प्रश्न उठाता है, राज्य पर अनिवार्य वित्तीय दायित्व डालता है, राज्य स्वास्थ्य योजना और राज्य बीमा ढांचों को बिना सहमति के बाध्य करता है, राज्य सूची समवर्ती सूची के विषयों में अप्रत्यक्ष हस्तक्षेप करता है तथा यह संघीय ढांचे का उल्लंघन बनता है जो संविधान की मूल संरचना का हिस्सा है। अध्यक्ष जी, अनुच्छेद 14 में समानता का उल्लंघन है। यदि यूनिवर्सल इंश्योरेंस कहा गया है पर न्यूनतम बीमा राशि तय नहीं, लाभ असमान, अनिश्चित या विवेकाधीन है, यह मनमाना कानून बनता है। अनुच्छेद 21 जीवन और स्वास्थ्य का अधिकार स्वास्थ्य बीमा और अधिकार की तरह प्रस्तुत किया गया है, परंतु कोई कानूनी रूप से परिवर्तनीय अधिकार नहीं, कोई गारंटी लाभ नहीं है, तब यह आर्टिकल 21 के सबस्टिट्यूट प्रोटेक्शन को कमजोर करता है। अध्यक्ष जी, संघवाद का उल्लंघन है, लगातार लागत साझेदारी स्पष्ट है, राज्यों में परामर्श का अभाव, वित्तीय दायित्व थोपा जाना, यह संवैधानिक
डिटेल चर्चा
संघीय ढांचे का विरोध। अध्यक्ष जी, इसलिए मैं इसका विरोध करता हूं। धन्यवाद। इसके इंट्रोडक्शन का
अभी नियम 72 में विरोध किया जाता है। माननीय सदस्य श्री NK प्रेमचंद्रन जी ने आर्टिकल 348 का हवाला देते हुए विषय उठाया है कि संसद में पूर्व स्थापित किए जाने वाले सभी विधेयकों का प्राधिकृत पाठ अंग्रेजी भाषा में होना चाहिए। इस संदर्भ में मैं सदन को ये बताना चाहता हूं कि सबका बीमा सबकी रक्षा बीमा विधि संशोधन विधेयक 2025 को प्राधिकृत पाठ अंग्रेजी भाषा में ही है। इस विधेयक के नाम में हिंदी और अंग्रेजी दोनों भाषाओं के शब्दों का प्रयोग किया गया है। इस संदर्भ में मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं कि किसी भी सरकारी विधेयक के नाम का चयन करना मंत्रालय का अधिकार क्षेत्र में आता है। माननीय मंत्री जी कुछ इस विषय पर बोलना चाहेंगे आप? सबने बोल लिया
सर, सभी विषयों में
नहीं, आप संक्षिप्त में दे दें इनका जवाब
दे देते हैं सर,
संक्षिप्त में।
हाँ जी सर, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल सर, several points. With due respects, of course, I'll address each of the points, sir. But many of the issues raised are legitimately issues that has to be part of the debate itself. To object to the introduction is not, I think, absolutely necessary because you've given time for the discussion and issues such as, and I'm a bit disappointed, issues such as, सर, अधिकार के बारे में ही बात करते हुए, because speaker has asked me to say a few words on it, I'm saying everything is subject to the chair. Everything is subject to the direction given by the chair, and I am also subject to the direction given by the honorable speaker, sir. So with your permission, because you are given, I am going to have to answer this. No need to shout me down. No need to shout me down. It is on the call of the honorable speaker that I've gotten up to give some comments on this. Sir, speaker sir, आपके अनुमति से आपके बुलाने में मैं खड़े होकर के मेरे पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू बोल रही हूँ. सो आज हालात इस हाउस में ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए. मैं आपके प्रोटेक्शन चाह रही हूँ, मंत्री हो या मेंबर हो, आपके प्रोटेक्शन के अनुसार ही हम जाते हैं, आपके प्रोटेक्शन के कारण ही हम आगे बढ़ते हैं. क्योंकि आपने बुलाया, मैं I have to say a few things. Many of the points, sir, are very much a part of what the discussion could be on. And therefore, to object to the introduction, at the introduction stage itself, questions the legislative competence. And I don't think there is a question on the legislative competence of the government to bring this into this House. One. Second, sir, I take the example when I say there are points which honorable members have raised, which can be part of the discussion, such as honorable member NK Premchandran talking about commissions for LIC agents. Very much a part of what we are going to discuss. And in fact, let me even give one point already on that. Fixing commission for LIC agents is already a part of the regulator in the sense that he fixes the upper cap, and below which is what the agents are given to collect, not to go beyond it. Isn't it already with the IRDAI? So please, everything is subject to discussion. Everything under your guidance will go either into the record or not. Everything will, under your direction, be acceptable or not. And therefore, that is one point, sir. Second is, Honorable Member Selva Ganapati, talking about welfare measure, insurance. Sir, it was, and let me say this, and I'm sure this is also going to have a lot of voice of protest. Common citizens' insurance, if anyone thought of it at a mass scale, it was Prime Minister Modi. Jeevan Jyoti Suraksha Bima Yojana, where did it come from? Atal Pension Yojana, where did it come from? These are points, these are common people's insurance coverage being given at a very nominal premium, and that is given by Honorable Prime Minister. That is a scheme, all these are included. All these are included as a scheme by Honorable Prime Minister. And today they want to talk about welfare measure and insurance. Very welcome to talk. And I will say more about what Prime Minister Modi did because of financial inclusion. And that is the reason why in this country, during COVID also, we could give insurance coverage to people. So there are every one of them which are subject to the discussion of this bill rather than question the introduction itself. So with your permission, sir.
शाम को जब इस पे चर्चा करेंगे डिटेल 4 बजे, जब डिटेल सारी बात पर चर्चा होगी, आज ही करेंगे। प्रश्न ये कि विधेयक को पुनर्स्थापित करने की अनुमति प्रदान की जाए। जो सदस्य इसके पक्ष में हाँ कहें, जो सदस्य विरोध में ना कहें। मेरे विचार में निर्णय हाँ वालों के पक्ष में अनुमति प्रदान की जाती है। माननीय मंत्री विधेयक पुनर्स्थापित करें। आइटम नंबर 20 श्री शिवराज सिंह चौहान।
माननीय अध्यक्ष महोदय, मैं प्रस्ताव